Yes class, here I am with a new video of SST chapter 6, rooms in a house. So in this chapter we are going to read about houses. What are the definite rooms in a particular house, how they are classified into different rooms, and what is the different type of houses. So before starting rooms in a house, we are going to discuss about what is house. So where we are living class? We are living in our house. House is the most safest place in the world. So house, a place where we feel safe and happy. It is one of our basic need. House is such place where we can feel safe from all other things. We can feel safe from wild animals, from enemies, from thieves, from bad weather, from storm, from rain, from sunstroke. Means it is a safest place where we can feel that nobody is nobody is going to come inside there and harm us. It is a safest place in the world. There we are living. So in ancient time, there is house containing 2 or 3 rooms where we are performing our all other tasks. Means we are living, we are taking our foods, we are making our meals, where we are sleeping. Means all the necessary things right now we are doing in our house. That all performs between 2 or 3 rooms. There is no separate rooms for each function. But now in modern days, in present days, house has many rooms in it. Some of them are, means in modern age there are several rooms in the houses which are performing different tasks. Means if we have to take our meal, we are going to dining room. If we have to sleep, we are going to bedroom. If we have to do loo, pee, we are going to toilet, bathroom. So like this, there are several rooms, rooms in a house. So some of them are drawing room, bedroom, study room, kitchen, bathroom, and dining room. So first of all, what is drawing room? It is used to sit together and receive guests. Means the place where we are keeping our sofas, where we are sitting together and having gossip, where we are attending our guests. Means some guests are coming to our home and where we are allowing them to sit there. That place, that room in our house is called the drawing room. So here it is drawing room. Here we are attending our guest. Here we are sitting together and having some gossips. So this is first category. This is drawing room. Then after drawing room, there is bedroom. Bedroom is used for sleeping. So when we are feeling sleeping, we are not going to our drawing room. We are just going to our bedroom. Then we are sleeping there. So here it is bedroom. One bed is inside in the bedroom. There we can sleep and there we can feel relaxed. Then after bedroom, there is study room. A study room is used for reading and writing. For reading, for studying, for writing some things, we are using a different room, that is study room. There we can put all books, all copies, and all important things related to our study. So here it is study room. See, some shelves are there, books are kept inside the shelves, one chair is there, one table, one computer. So this is the way, this is the structure of study room. Then after study room, there is another room, kitchen. What is the use of kitchen? We very well know that it is used for cooking our meals. It is the place where our mamas made foods when different delicious foods. So here it is kitchen. So it is also a different room in our house. Then after kitchen there is bathroom. A bathroom is used for bathing and for toilet. The place where we can take bath, the place where we can do loo, pee, that is called bathroom. So here it is a room bathroom. So these are the different rooms in our house. And last one is dining room. Dining room, it is used for eating meals. So after making foods in the kitchen, we are not going to take our meals inside the kitchen. We are going to the dining rooms. There some dining tables is kept there, and after sitting on that table and chair, we are going to take our meals. So here it is dining room. So these are the important rooms in our houses. First one is drawing hall, drawing room, then bedroom, then study room, then kitchen, bathroom and dining room. Different rooms in the houses. After that we are going to see what are the types of houses. So on the basis of their building structure, houses are classified into two types: kacha house and pakka house. Kacha house means the house which made with the straw material, with the kacha things, that is comes under the kacha house. It is temporary house. But pakka house is such type of houses which is made with the strong things. Pakka house is very permanent and it is very strong. We can't take pakka houses from one place to another place. It is permanent, it is not movable. But kacha houses are not permanent, it is temporary house. So in kacha house, a house made of mud, straw, wood, leaves, bamboo, etc. are called kacha house. So these all things, mud, straw, wood, leaves, bamboo, these all are the kacha things. Mud, these are the kacha things by which we can make house easily, but it is not a strong house, it is not a permanent house. We can easily make such houses, but we can easily destroy such houses. So it is made with the help of mud, mitti, straw, wood, leaves, bamboo, etc. So in kacha house there are some houses. Stilt house. Stilt house stand on wooden poles. They are made of wood only and are 10 to 12 feet above the ground. They are built in places having heavy rain. So stilt house is such houses which is made with the help of wood, and it is not near the earth place. It is above from the ground. It is above 10 to 12 inches from the ground, because it is made in such type of area where there is very much heavy rainfall. So for protecting our house from that rainfall, we are making stilt house, because it is above from the ground level. It is 12 to 10 to 12 feet above from the ground level, which is helping to protect our house from the heavy rains. And it is made with the help of the wood. And the roof of this stilt house, that is made in the formation of sloping. Why we are making sloping roofs? Because if we are making flat roofs, the water cannot comes down easily to the ground. But in sloping roof means, if we are making roof like this, water can't be stored here. It can slip down easily to the ground. So this stilt house is mainly used in such type of area where we can face heavy rainfall. So here you can see, okay, it is kacha house, means it is made with the help of mud, straw, bamboo, leaves, etc. And it is picture of Pakka house, means it is very much strong. It is made with the help of bricks, bars, cement, etc. And this is stilt house. You can see here, this is ground level. So many waters are here, and it is above from the ground level. It is 10 to 12 feet above, and the roofs of this stilt house are sloping, means their water can't be stored for long duration. It can be comes down easily to the ground. So these are the stilt house, and it is completely made with the help of the wood. Next, igloo. Igloo, mainly we can find igloo in a snowy place where there is so much snow. In such type of area we can make igloo, and it has dome shaped roof. What is dome shape? Means a round roof. And the person who are living in this area, that is called Eskimo, they are living only in this igloo. You can see here, this is igloo. The roofs are in round shape, that is called the dome roof, and these are called Eskimos. These persons are mainly live inside these igloo, and it is also a temporary house, kacha house, because we can easily destroy this house. Next is tent. It is a house made of canvas. It can be easily moved and fixed again. So in our neighbor, in shadi, in marriage function, in party, we are seeing tent. That is also comes under the kacha house, because we can easily form that tent with the help of canvas. Canvas is very strong clothes which can take the weight of all that thing. So it is made with the canvas. It can easily be made and easily destroyed. It can easily move from one place to another place. Means if we are making one tent here, and suddenly next day if we have to make tent there, we can do that thing easily. We can shift a tent from this place to that place very easily. So here it is tent. The things which is used to make this tent is called canvas, and it is very much temporary. It can move from one place to another place very easily. Next is houseboat. Houseboat, it is a floating house. People in Kashmir lives in houseboat. Means the house which is made on, which is float on water level, that is called floating house. Means which can float on the water, which can float on the lake, and it is made in the boat. The house which is made on the boat, that is called houseboat, and it is also made with the help of wood. You can see here, this is a boat, this is a water level, this is boat, and this is the house which is made with the help of wood. It is called houseboat. Means a house which is made on the boat, that is called houseboat. Next, caravan. It is a house on wheel and can move from one place to another. It is also called mobile house. Means a house on wheel. There is a vehicle on, and there we can find a house, means where we can get all the necessary things which we are getting in our house. That is called caravan. Okay. So here you can see, this is caravan. This is just like a bus, but inside this van, there we are getting bedroom, there we are getting kitchen, washroom. So this type of house is called caravan. Means a house on wheel. This is just like a structure of van, but here we can get all necessary things which we are getting inside our house. It is called mobile house. Why? Because mobile house means a building that can be moved on wheels. It is a house, but it is in movable form. It can move from one place to another place. Okay. So these are the type of kacha house, stilt house, igloo, tent, houseboat, and caravan. Next we are moving pakka houses. Pakka houses are made of bricks, wood, glass, cement, and iron. They are permanent house they are very strong and safe. So kacha house can be moved from one place to another place, but pakka house, when we are making pakka house, it can't be moved from one place to another place. It is fixed on such particular place. It is permanent. We can't destroy such type of houses very easily. It is made with the strong things. It is made with bricks, wood, glass, cement, iron, sand. So it is permanent because it can't move from one place to another place. So pakka houses are also several types: flats, skyscrapers, and bungalow. Flats. Houses are built one upon another called flat. So here you can see this is flat, and there are so many houses. Means in first floor there is one house, second floor there is one house, third floor. Means houses are made one upon another. They are called flat. Then skyscrapers, very tall buildings are called skyscrapers. You can see here it is a very tall buildings here. So many families can live. This type of very tall buildings come under skyscrapers. Now last one, bungalow. Single story house with many rooms are called bungalow. Bungalow is a single story house, means it is in a ground floor and only one floor inside in bungalow. It is very spacious and so many rooms are in bungalow, and there are some places lived in the front and in the back side of the houses, which is very much greenery. This lawn, this type of place is called lawn. So bungalow is a single floor house and with so many rooms inside it. So these are pakka houses: flats, skyscrapers, and bungalow. So here we can see the different rooms in a house and what are the different types of the house: kacha houses and pakka houses. That's all for today. Thank you, class.